Hey there guys, Harry Cricket 3 here and welcome to my IPL 2025 prediction video. Now first of all, if you haven't watched my Champions Trophy predictions, definitely go and check it out. I'll leave a link down below because wow, I did well in my predictions. I predicted India to win, which we did. I predicted New Zealand to get to the final, which they did. I predicted England to finish bottom, which they did. So clearly my form is quite good right now, but can I predict the IPL well? Because there's 10 teams, they're all very balanced this year. And that's one thing I will say, the auction has made every team quite balanced. There's a few teams that have slightly stronger players, but each team has some superstars, and it's going to be very close. So even the 10th place team, I think will do okay. So without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to go through in alphabetical order. We're looking at the team, we're looking at how they did last season, we're looking at the transfers they've made, and we're going to do a probable starting 11. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so starting off with my team, the Chennai Super Kings. Yes, I might be a little bit biased here, but the squad looks really, really strong. Ruturaj Gaikwad is captaining the squad again. Last year, we should have qualified for the playoffs, but we just kind of let it slip near the end, and we finished fifth, just missing out on the playoffs, which is disappointing for Chennai standards. But the squad did okay. This year, we brought back Ravi Ashwin, a Tamil, probably the best Tamil Nadu player in the last 15 years. We brought back Vijay Shankar, who I don't think's ever played for Chennai Super Kings, but he's also Tamil. We made some really good signings in Sam Curran, who's back. Rahul Tripathi is also here. Deepak Hooda is here. It's some really good, smart transfers for Chennai Super Kings. And I like the squad a lot. If we have a look at MS Dhoni, he's been around for a while. He says he'd retire every single season. He's not going to retire. He's a very good wicketkeeper, but his batting isn't as good. So now his job is very much come down batting number 8, let 7 people go ahead of him, and if he does need to bat, he will come and hit a few sixes. But let's have a look at the squad. What is Chennai Super Kings going to look like this year? So to open the batting, I've gone with Ruturaj Gaikwad alongside Devin Conway. Conway is really good. Last year he wasn't really fit for us and CSK struggled a little bit. I've gone with Rachin Ravindra as the number 3. You could say maybe he should open and maybe Gaikwad comes in number 3. I'm not sure. But I think Gaikwad and Conway to open would be a good partnership. Rachin Ravindra number 3. So that's already 2 international players gone. 4, 5, 6. I've gone with the Indian core of Rahul Tripathi, Deepak Hooda, and also Shivam Dube, who I think is very strong Indian core. Shivam Dube has always been good for CSK. Tripathi and Hooda are new players, but I think they will fit into the system really well. There's a good chance Sam Curran might bat in this situation. I'm not sure what CSK are going to do. I think Curran will be involved in the squad. If he is, then one of the bowlers has to be taken out as international, things like this. But there's a good chance he might be one of the batsmen in 4, 5, 6. Number 7, Ravindra Jadeja, of course. Number 8, Dhoni. And in 9, 10, 11, I've got Ravi Ashwin, who returns, Noor Ahmed for some more spin, and Matisha Patirana, who's been here for a while. Very good asset to have. The only thing you'd probably say is, where is the space bowling? It's just Patirana that's there. Maybe someone like Sam Curran comes in and he's the one who's going to bowl. But I think it's a very strong team. There's a lot of spin options here. CSK is known for spinning. I think the squad is very, very good. Someone like Vijay Shankar, I'm certain will come in and play, and he'll bowl a lot as well. But the CSK team looks strong, and I think we'll make the playoffs this year. Next up is the Delhi Capitals, who had a little good period, but since 2021 they have been quite poor. They've lost Ricky Ponting. They've realised that it's not really working anymore under him. They've lost Rishabh Pant to LSG, and now they've got a completely new team. Akshay Patel is captaining them this year, which is a very good choice. He's been in unbelievable form for India. And if you look at their team, the overseas batting core looks very strong. It's just the Indian players that kind of letting me down a little bit. And I'm not exactly sure I was going to go for them. It's really up to them. Can they suit the stadium? Can they get the results they need to? I'm not too sure, but let's have a look at their starting 11, which I expect to happen. So I think their starting pair will be very strong. In Faf du Plessis, who obviously has captained RCB in the last few years. He did very well at CSK as well. He will open with Jake Fraser-McGurk, who is explosive as hell. I think he'll be a very good option for them. In number 3, I've gone with the new signing, KL Rahul. Can he bat lower down? Maybe, but I think he's good enough to bat number 3. After that, I've gone with Abhishek Porel and also Tristan Stubbs. Tristan Stubbs is an outstanding player. They need to get the best out of him as possible. 6, 7, 8, I've gone with the Indian core of Akshay Patel, who's going to be captaining them, Ashutosh Sharma, and also Samir Rizvi. Some good options there. Lots of pressure on Akshay Patel to do very well. He's been exceptional the last 2 years. He could continue that for sure. Does he have the captain experience? Not quite. But let's see how he does. And finally, 9, 10, 11, some really good bowlers here. Mitchell Stark, they managed to get him from Kolkata Knight Riders. He's very good at Kolkata. Now he's at Delhi. Alongside him, the great spinner, Kuldeep Yadav, and also the Tamil guy himself, Thangaras Natarajan. it will be a very good bowling attack. It's a good batting attack one as well when you think about it. Maybe the young Indians in the middle is a little bit weak point, but let's see how they do. I think it's a good team. I'm just worried about the pressure that they're going to be under, the fact that they don't have much experience as captain and Akshay Patel. They got, they're always going to be the underdogs in every game. That's where I'm a little bit unconfident with them. Okay, Gujarat Titans now. Last year, they missed out on two key individuals, Mohammad Shami and Hardik Pandya. But Pandya obviously went to captain the Mumbai Indians. Shami was injured, and they really struggled without him. In their first year, they won. In their second year, they lost the final. But last year, they finished eighth. So it was a real disappointing year for them under Shubman Gill as captain. He's going to continue as captain, but this year, wow, they've brought in Josh Butler, really good IPL player. I know England have been quite poor in recent tournaments, but as an IPL player, he's been outstanding for Rajasthan. They brought in Kagiso Rabada, always been a decent option. He's never really performed to the highest level, but he's always been a good option to have for any team. So Gujarat got their bowling attack back a little bit. My only worry is that their middle order looks slightly weak, and it kind of reminds me of like an old Rajasthan Royal squad where they have loads of big names, but they don't deliver as a team. Maybe it's going to be the same again. I hope not, because I've got them quite high up in my predictions. But the Gujarat Titans does look a very good squad. Top three wise, I think they have one of the strongest top threes in the tournament, which is Shubman Gill as captain, Josh Butler as the wicketkeeper, and Sai Sudarshan, who is an outstanding young talent and definitely deserves some more time for India. I think could be the next Virat Kohli. If Kohli wants to retire from India, he is the one who I think has to step up because he's outstanding as a batsman, really explosive, always scores high, great player. And number four, I've gone with someone who's disrespected at the IPL level a lot, according to Hush and Bogle, but also according to me, that is Glenn Phillips. They've signed him. He deserves a number four position because he's a very good batsman. He's an unbelievable fielder, as we've all seen. He's from New Zealand. New Zealand are a good team. Glenn Phillips, really good player. He should be number four for Gujarat Titans this year. In terms of middle order, I've gone with Shah Rukh Khan. No, not the actor, but the cricketer. Rahul Tewatia, who I think is a very good finisher, actually. He gets a bit underrated on that. And also Washington Sundar, who's been around the Indian team for quite a while now. But that's a decent Indian core for the middle order. And then finally, we reach the bowling attack where we have Rashid Khan, probably the best IPL bowler of the last 10 years. We have Kagiso Rabada, we have Mohammad Siraj, and we have Prasidh Krishna. It's a very strong bowling attack, a lot of experience there. It's good. It's a very strong squad. I think they'll do well, especially with Josh Butler in the team, Glenn Phillips in the team. I like the squad a lot, and I think Gujarat Titans are going to have a very good year again. If Shubman Gill can get his captaincy right, I don't rate him as captain as much as other people, but I think there's a good chance Gujarat could do very well this year. Okay, so let's move on to the current champions, KKR. Now, I think they did very well, mainly because they had Shreyas Iyer as captain. I think he's an outstanding captain. They've lost him this year. It's different. Their new captain is Ajinkya Rahane. He's been around cricket for ages. Very calm guy, very good batsman. He's found himself again at CSK, and obviously he's now the captain of Kolkata Knight Riders. But they have lost a few key individuals who did very well for them last year in Phil Salt and Mitchell Stark. But the squad does look good. They haven't made any big additions as such, but I like their squad. As a top four, their squad looks very good. Quinton de Kock to open with Sunil Narayan. After that, you have Venkatesh Iyer and you have the captain, Ajinkya Rahane. I think it's a very strong quartet there, with de Kock and Narayan being your international players, but very experienced batsmen, both of them. After that, I would go with Rinku Singh because I think he can bat higher up the order than he does. But Andre Russell, number six, is always the guy. Them two are huge hitters. If they can come down near the end, obviously that's better. But them two, amazing finishers. Rinku Singh, Indian. Andre Russell, basically Indian at this point. He's been around the IPL for so long. After that, I would go with Ramandeep Singh and Harshit Rana. Very good options as well. And finally, we reach the bowling attack where we have Vaibhav Arora, Varun Chakravarti, who's probably the best spinner in the entire tournament right now, and also Anrik Nokia of South Africa. It's a good team. It's a little bit different to the team that did last year. They're going to struggle a little bit more, I will admit that, but I still fancy them in the playoffs. So let's just see if they can edge past one team or two. I don't think they'll finish low. I think they're going to be in amongst fourth, fifth, sixth, and fight for the playoffs. Let's see how they do. Next up is the Lucknow Super Giants. They have been decent since they've been a team, but this year they made the most expensive purchase in the entire IPL, which is Rishabh Pant from Delhi Capitals. The only worry I have with their squad is the Indian bowling looks very good, but the Indian batting looks very raw, very unknown. I'm a little bit concerned about that, and I'm not a huge fan of the squad, but let's have a look at what I think the starting 11 is going to be. So the top four, Mitchell Marsh to open with Aidan Markram, Nicholas Pooran in 3, and the captain Rishabh Pant in 4. It's interesting, it's powerful, but there's 3 international spots gone there already because I think they have to all play. They don't have many international players. They're all going to start pretty much. After that, you have Ayush Badoni, who's been very good for them. in the last few years, and you have David Miller, who is a great finisher. But that's all your internationals gone already. In 7 and 8, I've gone with Abdul Samad and Avesh Khan, which are decent options again, decent IPL experience. But after that, Ravi Bishnoi, Mohsin Khan, Mayank Yadav, they have been around for a while, but it's just not really the cutting edge Indian bowling that they need. If they had someone like, I don't know, a Siraj or a Bhuvneshwar Kumar, I'd back them a lot more, but they don't. And that's why I think they're going to struggle this year big time. Next up is the Mumbai Indians. They have been questionable in the last few years. I think that's fair. They won it in 2020. Since then, it's been very shaky for the Mumbai Indians. They are the second favourite to win this year, though. They have a good squad. I still don't fancy them as much as other people do. I think they've got some sort of weird mentality towards them. Last year, the biggest thing was the fact that the fans and Hardik Pandya were not on the same side at all after the disrespect he showed to Rohit Sharma in a way. But this year, I think it's going to change. I think Hardik Pandya has been accepted off India in the last year or so. Let's see what that squad's going to be. Let's see how well they're going to do. So as a top three, Rohit Sharma is going to open with, I think, Ryan Rickleton, who will probably keep for them as an international player, but also Will Jacks, which is a very powerful top three to start with, I will admit that. After that, you have Tilak Varma, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Namandir. Very good Indian batting core there, for sure. Then you have the captain himself, Hardik Pandya, alongside Mitchell Santner, who I think is a very, very good purchase. He didn't get his chance at CSK. I think he will get his chance at Mumbai Indians. And finally, the bowling attack looks good. Deepak Chahar did very well at CSK, been a little bit off it recently. That's why CSK decided not to go for him again. But Deepak Chahar, Trent Boult, and obviously the big man himself, Jasprit Bumrah, coming back from injury. But if he gets going, Mumbai will be a great team. If they're at their best, they can win. I don't think they'll be at their best. That's where I'm a little bit concerned. That's why I think they'll fight for the playoffs. They might get it. If they do, they're still fancy themselves to win it, but it's going to be close. Next up is the Punjab Kings. They've got Ricky Ponting in. They've got Shreyas Iyer in. Them two have been really good as a captaining duo back in Delhi a few years ago. But this time, let's see how it's going to be because at Punjab, they've never won it. They've never really been in the playoffs since 2014, I think. It's been a very raw squad. But this time, I like their squad. Prabhsimran Singh to open with Josh Inglis is a very powerful start. Next up, Shreyas Iyer, the captain, Marcus Stoinis and Glenn Maxwell, the two Australians. Good options again, but I think world-class options. That's where the question mark lies. At 6 and 7, I'd go with Shashank Singh and Marco Jansen, who are also decent options for Punjab. And then we finish off with Nehal Vadera, Harpreet Brar, Ashdeep Singh, and the key signing they've made, Yuzvendra Chahal. He could be a real game changer for Punjab. I just think they're lacking something though, something magical. They always seem to underperform. They do very well in Mohali, but will they get to the playoffs? It'll be close. There's just so many balance in the other teams that I think they'll just miss out. But it's a good team. Rajasthan Royals now, they have lost Ashwin, they've lost Chahal, and they've lost the big one, Jos Buttler. They reached the final in 2022, but they have not won it since 2008. It's been a real long time. But once again, Sanju Samson is the captain of the Rajasthan Royals this year. This is probably the only team where the top four is going to be Indian. It's Sanju Samson, next to Yashasvi Jaiswal, really good opening partnership there. Then we have Riyan Parag and Nitish Rana, really powerful top four there. After that, it gets a little bit shaky. I think they're going to go with Shimron Hetmyer and then Dhruv Jarrell, followed by Wanindu Saranga. Very good option, by the way. Another overseas option, but he's very good. And then the bowling attack is really fresh and new. Jofra Archer, Sandeep Sharma, Mahesh Deekshana, and Akash Madhwal. It's decent. Is it the cutting edge to win the whole tournament? I don't think so, but it's a good squad. Their bowling will have to carry them a lot because their batting is good. They've mixed up some of the talent. They need to deliver at the big stage. They always start well, then they collapse. Can they not collapse this year? That's where the question lies. RCB now, they are under the new captain, Rajat Patidar. Faf du Plessis gone. Virat Kohli's still there. But this is going to be really exciting with the RCB squad because they just have never won it, and their fan base is amazing, but they've never won the IPL. I think Kohli and Phil Salt will open, which will be very powerful. I think Devdutt Padikkal will be given a chance at number 3 this time. Patidar at 4 as captain. Liam Livingston, really good batsman to have at 5, is a really good top 5 to have. I think Jitesh Sharma will wicket for them, and then Tim David will come in next. So the batting looks good so far. Then we get into the all-rounders and the bowlers, which I think Krunal Pandya will be at number 8. Bhuvneshwar Kumar at number 9, Josh Hazlewood at 10, and Yash Dayal at 11. It's a really, really good RCB team. I think they'll do well. I think it'll be very close to get the playoffs. It all depends. Can they keep it going through the whole season? They got KKR first. Let's see how that goes. It's an interesting team, but I'm excited to see what RCB do. Finally, Sunrisers Hyderabad. They are the bookies' favourite to win the whole tournament, and you can see why. Last season, they went absolutely berserk with the scores. Pat Cummins, outstanding captain. Their top order was exceptional. They went really high in the power play and they've delivered with high scores. Will they deliver again? Let's hope so. I think their team is exceptional. I think they are the favourite to win. And I agree with the bookies there. Let's see what their 11 is going to be. Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma, no doubt about that. Them two are exceptional as opening pair last year. After that, what do we have? I think it'll be Ishan Kishan and Nitish Reddy as 3 and 4. Decent options. Then it will be Heinrich Klaasen, really good batsman at number 5. They've lost Markram, but I think Abhinav Manohar will come in next alongside Pat Cummins, who's an amazing finisher to have in their team. Then the bowling doesn't look too good, but Harshal Patel alongside Adam Zampa, who's a really good leg spinner. Then to finish it off, you have Rahul Chahar and Mohammad Shami, who's back in the IPL after his injury last year. It's a very strong Sunrisers squad. Let's see how my final 10 predictions are going to be. So I really think that this year the balance is amazing in the IPL. I'm really unsure who's going to get into the top 4 more than anything. Like, the 10th place team is still going to be a good team. I'm going to go with Lucknow Super Giants to finish last. Yes, they've been very good in their first 3 seasons, but something's missing for them this year. I've gone with Delhi Capitals to finish 9th, just because they're the Delhi Capitals. They always seem to underperform. I've gone with Punjab Kings to finish 8th under Shreyas Iyer. He is a good captain, but I just think the squad isn't good enough. And in 7th, I've gone with the Rajasthan Royals. Those teams will be good. They'll make some upsets, but I don't think they're going through this year. In 6th, I've gone for Royal Challengers Bangalore. Yes, it's a good team. They just always bottle it for me, though. And just missing out on the playoffs in 5th place is the second favourite to win. I've gone with Mumbai Indians. I don't think they have the magic that they once did. Something's missing for Mumbai Indians for me. I don't think they'll go through. This means the final 4, Kolkata in 4th, Gujarat Titans in 3rd, CSK in 2nd, and Sunrisers Hyderabad in 1st for me. CSK, that's my team. Yes, I'm being biased, but I think CSK squad is very good. I think Sunrisers will be the best, though, in the group stage. Now, who's going to win playoff 1? CSK versus Sunrisers. I'm going to go CSK. I think CSK will get to the final by beating Sunrisers. The eliminator, I think Kolkata will beat Gujarat in the eliminator. Who's going to win in playoff 2 against Sunrisers, against the Kolkata Knight Riders? I'm going to go Sunrisers because the final always seems to be first against second. And I think CSK will win the final this year against the Sunrisers Hyderabad. It's going to be the 6th title CSK win. Gaikwad, yes, as a captain, he hasn't proven himself, but I think the squad is really good. And I think a lot of people can see that. I'm going with Chennai Super Kings to win the IPL 2025. Finally, who is going to win the awards? Top wicket taker, I've gone with KKR's Varun Chakravarti. He's outstanding. Yes, there's going to be some good guys like Josh Hazelwood, but Varun Chakravarti for me is the outstanding bowler in the IPL. He is going to win the top wicket taker. Batting wise, who will be the top run scorer? Kohli's name comes to mind. Someone like Josh Butler comes to mind. But I've gone with a CSK player. I've gone with Rudraj Gaikwad. He's an outstanding batsman. He's going to open for CSK. He is going to captain the side, and CSK going to win the IPL this year. So, guys, what's your predictions? Leave it down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you're new around here. Subscribe to The Sportologist on Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll catch you all later.